This video, I'm going to tell you why Tony Stark may actually be alive in the MCU after Avengers Endgame, and I think that the proof lies in the trailer of Spider-Man Far From Home. Coming up. What's good? Welcome back to the channel. Fist bump! If you're new to the channel, then do this. Express your zest in knowing more about the MCU and diving through the pages of Stan Lee's great comics by subscribing and hitting the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our uploads. So there are many fans around who think that this movie is actually happening before the events of Avengers Infinity War just because Peter Parker doesn't have the Iron Spider suit. Now, the Iron Spider suit may have been destroyed in Avengers Endgame or something like that, so we cannot say that it's happening before the events of Infinity War just because of that. Alright, let's get to the point now. Now, in the end of the trailer, if you guys remember, Flash Thompson looks at Mysterio in the television and he says that he looks like Iron Man and Thor combined. Now, think about it. If you're in the same position and if somebody who's so popular or someone whom you love has recently passed away, I don't think anyone would refer to that person like that, right? Now, let's say some person looks like JFK, and you're like, oh, he looks like JFK. JFK was a great guy, and you remember JFK. But the way Flash Thompson spoke over here doesn't seem like he's remembering Tony Stark and telling that Mysterio looks like him. It's more like there is another guy who looks like Tony Stark, and the way of speaking of Flash Thompson is in such a way that Tony Stark is still alive, and he's saying that Mysterio is reminiscent of him combined with Thor. In no way seems like, oh, he looks like Tony Stark who used to live, but now Tony Stark ain't here, I'm sad. Well, that's not the tone here. He seems so happy, and he seems to be referring to Mysterio as Tony Stark who's still alive. That seems to be his tone. So I think that this way we know that Tony Stark is still alive after Avengers Endgame. Because Spider-Man Far From Home will be happening after Avengers Endgame. So that was the video. It was nice and short. And that's the proof I have for the survival of Tony Stark, hopefully in Avengers Endgame. If you guys want to see more, click on the NH Fiery logo by going for the head and click on either of the videos to continue watching.